Today I'm going to teach you everything you need to do to get 10% body fat. Having 10% body fat is generally the safest place to be. When you get to this point, it means your body is lean enough to show muscle, which includes your abs. Additionally, the veins from your shoulders to your hands should be visible. On the other hand, your body isn't in a completely shredded state that you're turning translucent. After all, fat is vital for the body to function optimally. The lower your body fat percentage, the harder it becomes to lose just 1% or 2 more. So, will eating more protein help? What about lifestyle changes? Stick around until the end and I'll tell you my secret to having and maintaining 10% body fat. Step 1. Follow a healthy diet. Nothing, not even working out, can beat a bad diet. Sure, all your efforts and time spent in the gym are important, but none of those matter if you have a poor diet in the first place. I remember slaving away in the gym day after day, only to end up looking pretty much the same months later. Even bodybuilders who spend all day in the gym cannot overcome a bad diet. Therefore, it should be your top priority to eat healthily. Specifically, pick foods to give your body high-quality fuel. Simple examples are chicken, preferably the breast as it's the leanest part, healthy fats like chia seeds, nuts, and olive oil, and complex carbs like quinoa, brown rice, and sweet potatoes. It's not illegal to enjoy food, but since your goal is to lower your body fat percentage to 10%, you must prioritize the nutrient profile of the food over its taste. Picking highly nutritious foods over their less nutrient-dense counterparts is the first step. From there, the next thing you need to do is Step 2. Cut your calories. When losing body fat, achieving a calorie deficit is crucial. In particular, having 10% body fat requires being in a calorie deficit so you can both lose fat and maintain the result permanently. Dieting isn't the only approach to achieving calorie deficits. Exercising is also an option. Either way, when done correctly, you can burn more calories than you consume each day. Better yet, you can do both for the best results. Also, as you lose weight, you'll need to keep lowering your calorie intake until you reach your goal weight. To get to 10% body fat, you won't just need to watch what you eat but also Step 3. Watch what you drink. Are you used to having beers a few nights a week? Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you'll have to reduce that quantity to just 1 beer a week. Booze belongs to the indulgence category as it's high in calories and can even account for up to 30% of your daily caloric intake. The same can be said for sodas and other highly sweetened beverages, often mixed with high fructose corn syrup. These drinks are best consumed once or maybe twice a week at most. Just drink more water. Step 4. Drink more water. You likely don't drink enough anyway. Water is vital for burning off the fat from the food and drinks you consume, as well as the stored fat in your body. Research has found that increased water intake equals increased fat breakdown and reduced new fat growth. Aside from these nutrition steps, you'll also need to do your part in the exercise department. One thing you should consider doing is cardio, but again, nothing too intense, or else you run the risk of losing muscle. I'll elaborate more on that shortly. Step 4. Increase protein intake. The calories you get from food come from protein, carbohydrates, and fat, collectively known as macros or macronutrients. But if there's one macro that you should prioritize, it's protein. Protein promotes the feeling of fullness, aids in reducing body fat, and helps retain muscle mass and increase thermogenesis, the burning of calories from digestion. Moreover, eating more protein decreases the production of the hunger hormone ghrelin, which in turn tempers your cravings for sweets and carbs. Increasing your protein consumption may also help boost metabolism, so more calories are burned throughout the day. A good rule of thumb for maintaining a body fat percentage of 10% or less is to consume 2 to 2.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. An easy way to do this is to eat more lean meat, eggs, legumes, and nuts. You can also add whey protein powder to your workout shakes and smoothies. Step 5. Eat more fiber and other gut-healthy foods. Fiber is incredibly filling compared to sugar, protein, and carbohydrates. According to research, dieters who ate 30 grams of fiber a day lost a substantial amount of weight. Besides its contribution to weight loss, fiber is also good for heart health. Specifically, it's great at reducing stubborn belly fat. Excess belly fat can lead to health issues like cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. A healthy gut is vital in losing body fat and keeping it off. So, in addition to fiber-rich foods, naturally fermented foods like kimchi, kefir, pickles, and yogurt would make excellent diet options for a leaner body composition. Following a proper diet is important, but exercise is just as vital. When it comes to cutting down your body fat percentage, you want to. Step 6. Add resistance training. Resistance or strength training is an amazing way of reducing body fat and increasing muscle tone. Diet alone versus diet plus resistance, which do you think is better? Definitely the latter. Studies show that combining proper diet and strength training results in the most significant reductions in fat mass. What's more, if you build lean muscle mass while losing fat, you'll get a toned body even faster. In addition to helping you get leaner faster, strength training helps enhance energy levels and improve overall health markers, such as blood pressure and cholesterol levels. If you're a complete beginner and aren't sure how to incorporate this kind of exercise into your fitness routine, it's best to consult a personal trainer. Experts recommend that adults do strength training activities targeting all major muscle groups at least twice a week. These muscle groups include your shoulders, arms, chest, abdomen, back, hips, and legs. Step 7. Do cardio and HIIT. Cardiovascular workouts are highly effective for fat loss by burning calories and boosting metabolism. But if you want to gain muscle, it's important to limit cardio. Initially, do 20 to 30 minutes of cardio 3 to 4 times a week and see how you progress. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, is also among the most effective forms of physical activity for burning calories and shedding body fat. It involves short bursts of high-intensity effort followed by rest periods, making HIIT easier than conventional endurance exercises like running or cycling. A good example of HIIT is sprinting for 20 to 40 seconds at maximum effort, followed by a 3-minute recovery, repeated 10 to 15 times. When done regularly, it leads to significant increases in calorie burning potential and lean muscle mass. A few HIIT sessions weekly can already show astounding progress. Reducing your body fat percentage to 10 is one thing, but keeping your muscles intact is another. I'll soon share how you can naturally promote muscle growth through diet. Step 8. Increase your NEPA, non-exercise physical activity. NEPA stands for non-exercise physical activity, also known as NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It refers to calories burned from daily activities like cleaning, cooking, gardening, and moving. While such activities are mundane, every bit counts when cutting down body fat. The more active you are, the higher your caloric expenditure. Any activity that gets you moving makes a difference in your progress. In contrast, a sedentary lifestyle increases the likelihood of fat accumulation. Studies even show that low levels of NEPA are linked to obesity. So, it's time to do more of those little activities and chores. The more you do them, the more calories you'll burn and the faster you'll reach your goal of 10% body fat. Your lifestyle also contributes to your body composition in more ways than you can imagine. Stress levels, for example, play a significant role in achieving a low body fat percentage. Step 9. Minimize your stress. Stress can creep up on us anytime, catching many of us off guard. It might not seem like a big deal, but high levels of stress can lead to demotivation and poor decisions, such as adopting a sedentary lifestyle and making unhealthy food choices. Stress is a constant part of life, and you won't be able to eliminate it entirely. Still, there are ways to reduce and manage stress healthily and consistently, making it easier to reach your goals. Some stress-reducing activities I can attest to include getting a massage, cooking, deep breathing, and meditation. My favorite distressing method is taking my dog for a walk. Being surrounded by nature and spending time with pets gives me an instant serotonin boost. What about you? How do you minimize stress? Drop your answers in the comments below. Step 10. Get more sleep. Sleep is an essential factor in weight loss and muscle development. It's crucial to get proper rest and recovery, or else all your effort in the kitchen and the gym will be for nothing. When you're sleep deprived, it interferes with leptin and ghrelin, the two appetite-regulating hormones. In other words, if you don't get enough sleep, you're more likely to indulge in poor eating habits. Remember, you'll be training hard while cutting back on calories, so your body needs all the recovery it can get. Because you're still with me at this point of the video, here's what I promised you about my secret to getting 10% body fat. My secret. It's very simple. Live a little. It's good to be strict about your diet, it will have a huge positive impact on your goals. That said, exploring a bit of the grey area isn't entirely bad either. Personally, I like to give myself one indulgent drink, just once a week at most, when I badly need a reprieve. My favorite break is drinking one light beer, and that's it. It costs me about 100 calories and happens infrequently. You can also have a cheat meal if you prefer, but don't make it a habit. The more you indulge, the longer your path to reaching your goal. Learning these 10 steps to achieve 10% body fat is great, but that's just the first step. You still need to work on building your physique. To do that, you'll need more information on how to promote muscle growth, which you can find in this next video, so make sure to watch it.